Hey guys, welcome. We're just going to have a quick look at the start line process. So I've got my 8 lanes set up. I'm just going to go through the race screen. In the background I've also got my race results HQ, but we're just going to check a couple of things here. So I'm just going to go into, I'll make this full screen. We're going to go into settings, and in settings we've got the web tab that it opens up to. We're going to tick on enable start line and have web ticked on, and we'll just make sure we're dialed into our profile, which is Demo Center for today's purpose, and I've also got front straight. So I'm just going to go, I'm happy with that. I'm just going to minimize this a little. So I'm going to have two screens open at the same time. So this is now up in the web in Demo Center. I'm going to go to Setup, Profile Details. In here there's a pin number 2361. I'm just going to click on login. So this is now in theory on a separate device like a phone or a laptop or a tablet down at the start end, but for simplicity I'm just going to do it on this one computer so you can see it without me having to share two screens and record two screens separately. So it'll just be on the one computer. So I just found my center. Now I'm going to pretend this is a mobile device. We're just going to shrink this down. It'll also help us see our race screen. The blues and greens have just got some GPS enabled devices happening. That's why you can see some blue and some green. So I'm going to go to run. Let's call this 100 meters to start with. I select my front straight. And here we go. Okay, so current race 000, and current race up here. If I expand this out, we will also see 000 if the screen is a bit wider. Anyways, run it starts to show up underneath there, but believe me, we're on race 000. So this left hand side of my screen is a phone, a tablet, a laptop down at the start end of the track. Okay, so think of this as a whole other device that has its own internet, but for today's demonstration purposes it's on the one device and on the one screen. But the function and what it's doing is exactly the same, except we're just sharing devices for the demonstration. So race 000, I'm just going to go and put in some numbers. I'm just going to be lazy and just go, sorry, I should be hitting tab, not caps lock. Okay, as I press save on this device, they're appearing, not because they're on the same laptop, they're appearing on the other one due to internet. So there is internet committing information from this left-hand screen through the internet down onto Race HQ, and now we can see these names have appeared. We can also see that there's a green dot. If I bring this across, there's a green dot in the top right corner, top left corner of my timing screen. That means I've got some information, and this is the information that we can see here. And over down at the start end of the track, they've got a green tick. If they needed to edit some information, they could click on this. Here are those athletes that we'd keyed in, so they could go and change this, and then moments later this should update down at this end. There we go, it's now number 11. We can go and put in the next race too. So they haven't started the first race, so we're just going to go in and do 20, 21, 22, 23 and save. So now I've got this race, and there's one more race that we're looking to do. I think you get the picture though. So obviously if you had a scanner or you're just handy on the number pad, then you could be putting those in pretty quick. Okay, so let's go start running some races. So I'm going to use my start device and start the race. Race is running. I'll go get some times. So there's race 1, it will stop automatically. It's going to be a heat. Actually, let's turn off. I don't need divisions, so just in case you weren't aware, go to general, turn off divisions, and I'll even turn off heats. Finish. Okay, so I've just got the distance there. And then I'm just going to press save. Now it's on to race 2. Now remember, I entered in the 20 series for numbers. So here's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And down here at the start end, because we've processed, you can see up the top here now, 0001. If I hit refresh, 0001 is now the current race, which is matches. And here's 0003. So let's go and put in, so 41, 42, 43, 48. Save. Okay, so they're all backed up, ready to go. We can go run another race. It's running. Okay, then it will stop automatically, or I can go and stop it. Don't beat me to it. And as I press save, we'll see the 30 series of numbers. Here we go. Down at the start end of the track, they hit refresh. And so basically, I think you get the picture now. You just stay ahead of the game down at the start end of the track, keying in your athletes for the relevant race. Finish end of the track, they keep running races. As the races are running, times are recording. They'll then process that race, allowing the start end of the track, once they've pressed saved or delete, to roll on to the next race. So in theory, the start end of the track should be 2 races ahead of the current race, assuming all things are going well at the start end. I'll get it some more times and we'll just finish out these races. Okay, and we'll save this. I haven't got any more races backed up. We can see from race 0004 we haven't got a tick. And as I hit refresh, they are now cleared out. I'm just going to go and put in one more just for demonstration's sake. I'm just going to put in 1, 2. Save. Moments later they'll appear in here. Bang. And we're back to where we started. Okay, so that was start line process, condensed onto having one laptop showing both screens, but as I mentioned a number of times, this right hand side of the screen would be my normal Windows laptop. The left hand side of the screen would be my start end of the device, the start end of the track, where it's either on a phone, a tablet or a laptop, as long as it has internet and it has the right pin number in the right center and the right location, as in front straight or back straight, whatever it needs to be, then that's how we get the races rolling. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.